Hi, I'm Catherine McQueen and you're watching Smart Money, the show that gives you the inside edge on the bets that the movers and shakers on Wall Street are placing. Now, perhaps the biggest long-term trend in the world today is environmentalism. Whether you're an activist or conscientious investor, the end goal is to get as green as possible. Today's trade involves Amyris, an integrated renewable products company that applies its bioscience solutions to convert plant sugars into both specialty ingredients and consumer products. The company delivers its no-compromise products and services in markets such as specialty and performance chemicals, flavors and fragrances, cosmetic ingredients, pharmaceuticals and nutraceuticals. Amyris was founded in 2003 in California and now has a market cap of $359 million. The big trade we are looking at today was made by legendary investor and venture capitalist Doerr. Worth an estimated $7.7 billion, Doerr is recognized as being one of the smartest men in tech. So much so that in 2009, when the American economy was in dire straits, he was appointed by President Obama to join his administration's Economic Recovery Advisory Board. His track record is deeply impressive, backing some of the world's most successful entrepreneurs when they were starting out, including Larry Page and Sergey Brin of Google, as well as Jeff Bezos of Amazon. So when Mr. Doerr makes a trade, markets pay attention. Doerr is a director of Amyris and made some sizable investments at the end of January, which took his holding in the firm to 52 million shares worth $152 million. The question is why? Fundamentally, this firm can appear deceptively weak, which is fairly normal for firms in this sector. Amyris currently has negative revenue, but looking ahead, the firm is expected to show strong growth in earnings per share. Over the next 2 years, EPS is expected to grow by 44% yearly. Looking back over the past 5 years, we can see that revenue has been growing at 22.5% annually on average. Technically, we can see heavy volume on the bounce from the $2.50 level and back off resistance at the 50-day moving average. Old support may turn to resistance, so watch for sellers around these levels. Momentum traders will be watching for a break above the 200-day moving average to go aggressively long. So in all, it's a mixed picture. Doerr's purchases were recorded on the 31st of January 2020, when he purchased 10.5 million shares for an average price of $2.87. A few days later, the firm announced that it has entered into definitive securities purchase agreements in a $112 million recapitalization anchored by a large mutual fund investor and several other long-term holders. Existing warrants were exercised to purchase common stock at $2.87 to facilitate the conversion of approximately $70 million of debt into common stock. In addition to the debt reduction, the company raised $42 million in new financing, led by one of the largest global mutual fund investors and several other long-term holders. So it looks like Doerr and other insiders are taking a long-term view on the value that Amyris offers and therefore have deepened their commitment to the fledgling firm. That's all we have time for today. As always, make sure to do your due diligence before making any investment decisions. See you soon.